we have started a tradition at Dollywood, okay? We have to get an ice cream before we leave, okay? That's the, you know, the new tradition. And I said this early on. You know how you open your mouth and you're like, we really need to go, kind of thing. So I learned if you're not going to do it, just don't speak. Just don't do it, because a 4-year-old doesn't forget nothing. So here I am, and I said, okay, we're going to get ice cream. We go get ice cream. And I let her choose chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. We don't go to all them exotic flavors. I've been there. I appreciate you telling me. We're there all day long trying to pick an ice cream. And so finally, she picked chocolate. We pick one. She picks one, and we pick one. And so we get Reese's Peanut Butter Cup ice cream. Just want to throw that out there since it's almost lunchtime. Just throwing it out there. So I come back to the bench, and I sit down. Face in the middle. I'm over here with the chocolate. Lynn's over there with the peanut butter. And Faith does this. She says, my ice cream. And I said, no, it isn't your ice cream. I said, I looked down and I said, did you go in there and get it? Did you pay for it? No, you didn't. I did. My ice cream. And then she turned around and looked over at Lynn and said, my ice cream. And then Lynn looked at me and said, no, that's your ice cream right there. The truth is, it's my ice cream, but I want to share my ice cream. So come back to my ice cream. I was willing to share my ice cream. Lynn was willing to share her ice cream. It's the same thing with God. Jonah had nothing to do with this. Faith had nothing to do with getting ice cream. It was all out of the goodness of our heart that we're going to give her ice cream. Jonah had nothing to do with this story. It was all out of the goodness of God's grace that Jonah was even there. God was willing to share his ice cream. He was willing to share his compassion. He's willing to share his grace. God went and bought it. Your forgiveness has been bought with his own son's blood so that you could have it, and God wants to share it. And you have to remember that. So when you look at your heart, do you have compassion? Do you care? You see, God does little miracles, and God shares ice cream all the time with people. All the time he's sharing ice cream. He's forgiving people. He's bringing people back to him. He's doing miracles. He's doing it all the time. Every day God saves someone's life. Every day. And so I thought it'd be great for you to see what God's done.
Could have bowed out gracefully, but you didn't. You knew enough to know to leave well enough alone, but you wouldn't. I drive myself crazy trying to stay out of my own way. The messes that I make, but my secrets are so safe. The only one who gets me, yeah, you get me. It's amazing to me every day, every day you save my life.
Y'all just remain standing. God's sharing his ice cream. Got people who've been forgiven. Second chance. Remember the baby I was telling you about? Healed. Right there. Right there. 18 years. Kids. Do you understand? Do you understand what kind of God we have? Do you understand that he wants to share his forgiveness? He wants to share his love. He wants to share his miracles. He wants that for you. You're going to need a sign like they have. We couldn't get them all here. We're going to have to do this again. There's so many things going on. There's so many things that God is doing in everybody's life. It's amazing. And if I was to tell you that, I want you to hear me. I would say to you, hang on. Your sign's coming. You couldn't have told me that 14 years ago. I was mad. But I have a sign. Look what God did. You know, look what he did. And here we are. And here you are. God's got a sign for us today. And he's telling you to hang on. And he wants you to have compassion. He wants you to love. Don't do things in the sight of man. Do things in the sight of God. That's different. The reason Jesus came is so you'd have life. So you have a second chance. So you could live.